Bournemouth is making a mistake. I think Bournemouth is making a very big mistake, and I'll tell you why. Hello, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to the TFD show, Talking Football Daily. And I'm your host, Kennedy, and I'll be talking to you about what's going on in the world of football. Now, let's get right into it. Milos Kerkers, Zabani, Dean Hodgson, Kepa Arrizabalaga. 4 mistakes that Bournemouth is making. They could make 5 mistakes, but let's just start with these names. Bournemouth is changing their whole defensive lineup. Why? Because of money. I find it sad that a club that finished 12th last 2 seasons, 2023-2024 season, finished 12th position in the Premier League table. And in 2024-2025 season, last season, they finished 9th in the Premier League table, which is growth. Big growth. 3 steps ahead, right? And now, they just made a big mistake by selling Zabani to PSG. They just agreed personal terms. I saw it this morning. PSG is taking Zabani. Milos Kerkers is going to Liverpool. Dean Hodgson has already gone to Real Madrid. Now they just changed 3 of their defenders, 3 of their starters, 3 of the starting 11. And we know that Kepa Arrizabalaga was on loan from Chelsea, and now he has gone back to Chelsea, which from there he goes to Arsenal for 5 million. I think that was the amount Chelsea sold Kepa to Arsenal to be backup goalkeeper to David Raya. I don't think it's smart for any club to make these big mistakes that I just said. I think it's okay to sell 1 or 2 players in terms of growth. You could sell a striker, you could sell a midfielder. Just way they sold Solanke, a striker, last season to Tottenham Hotspur, right? That's good business. There's nothing wrong selling a striker, nothing wrong selling a midfielder, nothing wrong selling a defender. But when you sell 3 defenders in the same summer holiday, I don't know whether I'll call it greed or lack of ambition. Zero ambition from Bournemouth, and I'm disappointed. Now, Bournemouth might think it's a small club, that they don't have many fans, but I think they do. I think if you ask 1 or 2 people, you will see that they find Bournemouth attractive. I myself was not happy when they defeated Arsenal home and away last season, because I'm an Arsenal fan. I should be rejoicing and saying, yeah, Bournemouth is losing its value. They just sold 3 of their defenders. I woke up this morning and I saw that they have agreed terms with PSG, Paris Saint-Germain. I think it's very easy to look at it. 3 giant clubs. Liverpool won its league. Real Madrid couldn't win their league, but they plan to. They plan to win their league because they're a title-winning team. PSG won their league, and they also won the Champions League. You are selling your defenders to champions. That's lack of ambition, and I'm highly disappointed. I'm not a Bournemouth fan, but it pained me. I look at clubs like Nottingham Forest, and I look at what they are doing, and I'm proud. Nottingham Forest, the other 2 seasons ago, they were fighting for relegation. They were in the relegation battle, trying to make sure they don't go down. And last season, we saw it. They were competing for top 5. It's just mismanagement that made them to not make it to the Champions League, which is all their fault, because they had teams like Leicester, which they could beat, but they failed to beat. So look at the growth of Nottingham Forest. Look at what their model. Look at what they are working with. Look at the way the players think. You don't see Nottingham Forest putting Antonio Elanga, Dean Hodgson, Woods, even if Woods is of age, of course. But we don't see them putting Murillo, Olaino. We don't see them putting them for sale. I mean, Nottingham Forest have some of the best players in the Premier League. But the way they carry themselves, they don't look at themselves like a small club. I think it's in the mind. Clubs like Bournemouth, clubs like Wolves, you are hurting yourself. And I understand making money. I really understand it. Wolves have sold Cunha this season, sold Aït-Nouri to Manchester City. You see, teams with ambition. Even as Manchester United is not fine right now, they still have ambition. We can see that they have ambition. Getting big players back in their teams, trying their best. Now look at Victor Gyökeres, that I'm hearing that he is choosing Arsenal over Manchester United. It makes sense to me because Arsenal is in the Champions League. Arsenal can afford him a bigger stage. He has a higher chance of winning the Premier League with an Arsenal than with a Manchester United. It makes perfect sense. When you publicly dismiss Manchester United, what if Arsenal does not purchase you? You may look like an idiot. Yeah, I said it. It can be stupid if at the end of the day, Arsenal does not buy Victor Gyökeres and he has come out to dismiss Manchester United. You don't do such. Manchester United is still a big club, and you can be surprised with what they will do next season. Some say they can even get back into the top 6, which they rightfully belong. So I don't like it when uh Bournemouth makes decision like this. I was talking about Wolves. They sold Predonato, although it was the season before that. Sold Ignori and Cunha in the same season, losing your best players. Man City take it. Man City take it. Um, Manchester United also taking it. So you see, clubs with ambition will take your players. I feel like you were 12th last season and now you are ninth in the Premier League table. You should be planning for top six. You should be planning for top five. You should be planning that you should make it to at least the Conference League next season, or if not the Europa League. That should be the plan of a Bournemouth. When I see them agreeing personal terms with Paris Saint Germain for Zabain, I'm not proud. It's lack of ambition. It's lack of ambition. So let's see how many goals Bournemouth is going to concede next season, because I don't think it's going to be a good one for them. You can't just replace players like that. Dean Huijsen is already a star. Cherries is in the news every day. Everybody's talking about him, and it looks like a done deal for Liverpool. And now Zabain is going to PSG. I think other clubs, it's high time that you get ambition. Get ambition. You can't become a small club forever. One day you either get relegated or you become a big six. Yeah. So that's it on Bournemouth. I'm highly disappointed with the news, but I believe they know what they are doing. I'm not the management. I don't own the club. But I just think it's poor for one club to sell three of their defenders in one summer transfer window. Yeah, they still have Julian Arojo to sell, the right back. Let them sell him and let's see if they will not consider about 100 goals next season. Okay, that's it. Guys, what do you think about the FIFA Club World Cup? How has it been? How do you see the premiere of the FIFA Club World Cup in the USA, Inter Miami versus Al Ahly? That is the Egyptian side. 0-0. I'm happy they played the game when I was sleeping. 1 a.m. Nigerian time. I was asleep. I didn't even know the game was playing. Like I said, it's not all the games I'll be watching in the Club World Cup. So, how did you see the game for those that watched it? Well, um, I'm looking forward to the PSG game. PSG with Atletico Madrid. I think that's a game to watch. That should be a classic game. That Premier League feeling, I'll get it back, and we'll see how it goes. 8 p.m. tonight. Guys, not much to talk about today, but we also have Matiteos going to Tottenham, completing his loan, and Tottenham retaining him. Let's see. I think we can take it as a Thomas Frank signing, even if he was already playing last season for Ange. Then Matiteos going to Tottenham for about 50 million, 35 million deal, 5 million add-ons, and 10 million already for the loan he did last year. And Robertson probably going to Atletico Madrid next season. I think they are having good talks, and it's a positive move, because you have Milo is coming to Liverpool, so you can't be fighting for spots with him. So just go to Atletico Madrid. It makes perfect sense. And Kai Walker, yeah, Kai Walker is also going to Fenerbahce. Probably they're in talks for that. So guys, that's what we have today on the Talk of Football Daily. Thank you for watching. My name is Kennedy. Don't forget to like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Bye for now.